Tips and tricks. This video will show you some tips and tricks which can be used to get the most out of the iCat Vision software. Firstly, let us go to the MPR screen. Use the horizontal and vertical bars to navigate to the region of interest. You should have two lines intersecting either on the axial or coronal slice. Right-click on the mouse and the menu will be displayed. From this, select Explore. This will bring up a round circle on the axial slice and a square on the coronal. On the circle, if you now hover over it, you will see an arrow. Using the arrow, if you click on the circle and drag around, this will show a pivotal representation of the area. This is particularly useful when exploring impacted teeth, especially lower third molars and also endodontically treated teeth. Now, if we go to the implant screen, we will look at how the three-dimensional image can be edited. If your mouse has a scroll wheel, this can be used to add or take away bone structure. This can be useful if your scan has some scatter artifact, and also for visualizing the location and relationship of impacted and unerupted teeth with adjacent teeth as shown. Now we will show you how to navigate from the preview screen to each of the four interactive screens. From the preview screen, double-clicking on the panoramic view opens up the implant screen, the axial image to the TMJ screen, the coronal image to the MPR screen, and sagittal image to the KEF screen. If you want to burn a CD to give to a colleague or to the patient, put a blank CD in the computer's disk drive. Go to Tools in the top left-hand corner of the preview screen and select Create CD from the drop-down menu. This will bring up a pop-up box. In the Output Format section, make sure the multi-file DICOM, compressed and use lossy compression are all ticked. Then click in the box next to the study you wish to write to disk, followed by Create CD. If there is a specific image you would like to save, this can also be done. Any image excluding the 3D views can be saved as JPEG files. This could be a panoramic view with the nerve highlighted, or a specific cross-section with measurements in place. All you need to do is right-click on the image and from the menu, select Save as JPEG. This saves the image to a specific folder on your computer, which can be opened and located by again right-clicking and now selecting Open Output Folder. If you are using Windows 7, another way of saving an image is to use the snipping tool. If you are not already using this tool, go to the Start button and type Snipping Tool in the search field. When it appears, click on the Snipping tool. This will grey out the screen and you can then select the region of interest. This selected area can then be saved as a JPEG or equivalent file, or copied directly into another document, such as a PowerPoint presentation or an email. The print screen function is also an option. Press the print screen key on the keyboard and then paste directly into another document, or right-click and save as picture. If you have a lot of patient scan data stored permanently in the iCat Vision software, instead of scrolling through a long list to find your patient, you can narrow the list. The first way of doing this is typing in the patient's name in the white box located just above the study information box. The alternative is to select by date, say for example scans taken today or up to 3 days ago. Pressing Clear will reset the list. It is also possible in the iCat Vision software to create DICOM files, which can then be imported into other software or shared with colleagues. To do this, first go to Tools in the top left-hand corner of the preview screen and select Export DICOM. In the pop-up box, click OK. This exports the DICOM files to a folder called DICOM Export, which is located on your computer's C drive. These files can then be burned directly onto a CD.